Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of Fire Force, Chapter 267. Okay, last chapter, Arthur got jettisoned into space by a dragon. Okay. Air isn't going to be an issue, I'm guessing, because dragons survived out there for a little bit. And, if this is in, like, the same Soul Eater style universe, yeah, they fought on the moon. So, yeah, I can just imagine where this is going to go. But I would assume this is probably going to be the final chapter of this fight, right? It is the longest fight, but if it goes on any longer, I don't know where the hell they could go with it now. They've gone into space. Half the world, you can keep it. And we've got Arthur fighting a dragon and saving a princess, Shinra. Okay. Slay the dragon, O Night King. And there's a help, and then there's a goddess in there as well. I didn't see those immediately. A sea of twinkling stars. The intense battle between dragon and knight continue in the boundless cosmos. And the title is Space Knight. Excuse me. The battle for the world continues in space. Meanwhile, who's this guy gazing into the night? Oh my god, it's Arthur's dad, isn't it? Oh, and I bet that's his mom. Because he's doing the same thing that Arthur's dad did, so it has to be his parents. The whole, like, looking into the hat thing. Honey, did you find something new again? Ah, nah, just the usual beautiful night sky. So what's this, So that's what this was all about. That prophecy I saw wasn't about the world. It was about my boy Arthur. Oh my god, they have so many kids now. Damn. They've been busy in the last 7 to 10 years. Our son? Are you certain? Yes. Right now our son is fighting in space. How do you know this? I'm so confused. But anyway, so yeah, we're in space now. Arthur's bleeding. Dragon looking vicious. And they have... Have they gone past the moon or are they headed to the moon? I can't tell. Oh, they just crashed right into the moon. Okay. Because you can see it up close. And to be honest, with the way that it's kind of cut out... And with the boom right there on the cheek, it's almost like, what hit me in the face? Okay, let's see. There's no one but us on this moon. None shall interfere. The moon? There's no atmosphere in space. Rather, it's nearly a vacuum. Temperatures are estimated around negative 270 degrees Celsius. Good lord. I mean, I knew it was cold, but I didn't think it was that cold. For most living things, it's impossible to survive out here without a protective suit. If you don't have one, your body would lose heat and gradually freeze to death. Wait. Arthur has fire powers. And Dragon is... Well, he's a dragon. So is that how they're going to rationale this into making it make sense? However, these fighters are not aware of that, and thus they fight. Is it a whole, like... it's just like in... What episode of Looney Tunes was that? I think it was pretty much Looney Tunes. Like, as soon as you realized you... it was a whole thing with gravity. Like, Elmer Fudd, he went over a cliff, and then he, like, had to fill to make sure that he was actually not on the ground anymore. But then and then as soon as that, the realization hits, that's when you fall. But then there was another one where it was like a child character or something, and they didn't fall because they didn't understand the concept of gravity. So is it kind of falling into that? As long as they don't understand or know what's going on, they're not affected by the natural, elements of space. Uh, that would be stupid. But then again, Arthur does have kind of some reality bending abilities, I guess. So soon, though, our hero, the Violent Flash, realized something. My chest is killing me. I can't breathe. Well, that didn't last long. Never mind. Excuse me. And now he's like, suddenly symptoms of oxygen deficiency strike. Headaches, nausea, lethargy, and finally, loss of consciousness. What's wrong, Arthur? He's dying, dude. Like, why'd you bring him into space? And Excalibur just extinguished. I can't move. Dead space. Oh, he can actually, move up the faceplate. Okay. Interesting. Even the Night King is still but a human and fragile. I suppose you can't survive this far away from Earth. Is this the end? Seems a whelp like you cannot dispel my despair. Dispel my despair. And here I hope this fight would continue until the end of time. And there goes Excalibur. What is it doing? Is he trying to grab it? Even though it shouldn't have been that far away from him, actually. Begging for your life by dropping your weapon. Are you... I had such a high opinion of you. You disappoint me. Now, he's doing something. There's nothing stopping me from leaving a whelp like you here to crumble to dust. I think he's just dead, dude. There ain't no crumbling necessary. Arthur equipped the star ring? What? What the hell is that? And it's in, pixelated letters, so it's game related, obviously. So he has a ring now, and good lord, there's another angle of those words. They're 3-dimensional. Okay. So now he can breathe in space, I guess. He's picking up his sword. So this was what the star ring was meant for. Thank you, Vulcan. Where did he get it? And now Dragon's like, That's a face right there. Dragon, I can still fight. I will never be disbarred by you. Or despaired? I don't know. Yeah, despaired. By you. Okay, and he clenches the faceplate down. Is that so? In that case, let us determine the future of the stars. Okay. A little grandiose, and this fight is still going on. Sweet Jesus. There are none but these two in the corner of the universe. What? What? So you're saying that all of space is dead? The dragon and the knight stand face to face. Exercise despair with all your spirit, O Night King. To be continued in chapter 268, the Night King's battle armor. Oh my god, he's going to get battle armor. It's like, I'm a space cowboy. Knight. Anyway, it's like, I could see some cool armor. Didn't I mention something about him having armor at some point? Would have made a lot of sense. That's what I thought he was going to summon that one time. It's summon the armor and summon the actually, wait, did he already? I forget. Good lord, my brain. Remember the horse thing that Vulcan made him, and wouldn't it be cool if it formed more of a horse visage, and then it equips him with armor as well? Or hell, maybe just horse-styled armor would also work as well. Could be kind of cool. And it functions as a spacesuit. But, But yeah, so this fight's continuing. Arthur nearly died. Arthur survives. Dragon laughed, or just disappointed. And then he smirks. This was not the chapter I was expecting. Considering I was expecting them to... I was expecting both of them to basically just be able to fight in space. But okay, that was not the case. It's a wonder that Arthur survived as long as he did, because, I mean, unless they were going so fast, which, I mean, you know, it takes, like, through normal methods of travel, of conventional space faring vehicles, like about 3 days to get to the moon. Say it took 30 minutes. So, like, Arthur survived way longer in space than he probably should have. But yeah. His lungs should be exploded. But, well, he didn't try to hold his breath, I don't think. Which I think I've heard that's what would cause it. Like, you try to take a breath in the vacuum, and then it's like you try to hold it, and then your chances of survival are like 0. I mean, your chances are pretty damn low, like 0.1%, even if you didn't hold your breath. But, like, yeah, you wouldn't survive either way, but there's like the slightest chance that you would survive a little longer. A very minute amount of time in that void. But, yeah, so Arthur is going to get some armor next chapter. I'm all for it. Let him become the full knight that he wants to always be. And then he can finally slay this dragon. This battle can move on to its conclusion. We can get on with the rest of the series, because, good lord, I mean, I love a good fight and everything, but to be honest, there hasn't always been that much fight in this fight. Like, there's parts of this where it feels like it could be a little more condensed, you know? And the more it drags on, the more this seems a lot more obvious to me. That is the flaw of these, like, recent chapter installments. So, yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. I would assume it's going to have at least 2 more chapters, but I don't know why I even make these predictions, considering I thought this was going to end like 5 chapters ago. Or at least a couple, 2-3 chapters ago, you know? So we'll see where the next chapter takes us. Probably back to space, or back from space, and they'll crash on Earth, and then that's when Arthur declares victory, maybe? I don't know. So a bit of a fight after he gets the armor, but maybe the armor will appear at the very end of the chapter, which is highly likely. Cliffhanger, you know, like you get a cool look of what the armor looks like and everything. And then it's like, adorned in armor, the Space Knight can battle on. You know, kind of deal. You know, after they've already had a bit of a clash, now that he can breathe in space because of the star ring. I don't know where it came from. Vulcan, apparently, but I don't quite remember Vulcan ever mentioning anything about the... Or was it? I don't know. You guys have to remind me. But yeah, anyway. I think that's about all I have to really say about this chapter, so yeah. But anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content. See what you like, suggest things for the future. Help me reach 500 subs by the end of May. 500. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Keechlings. Don't hold your breath in space. It doesn't lead to good endings.